Planning a trip to Maine? Before you pack your bags, let's make sure you don't fall into the most common traps. Here are 10 things tourists often get wrong when they visit the Pine Tree State, and how you can avoid them for the best trip possible. First up, it's time to bust the lobster myth. Maine is famous for fresh lobster, of course, but you're missing out if you stop there. Dig into local steamer clams, treat yourself to a classic blueberry pie made with Maine's wild fruits, or snack on a real whoopie pie, the state's beloved cakey dessert. And if you're feeling adventurous, sip on a can of Moxie, Maine's one-of-a-kind soda with a flavor that's, well, a rite of passage for locals and visitors alike. Another common mistake? Only exploring Portland. While this small city packs a big punch with its craft food and art scene, there's so much more to see beyond its cobblestone charm. Head up the coast to the scenic harbor town of Camden for mountain and ocean views. Visit Bar Harbor to experience the iconic beauty of Acadia National Park, or discover the rugged working waterfront in Rockland. If you're up for a real adventure, drive farther into the state toward Lubec, the easternmost point in the U.S., or spend time in the wild and tranquil woods near Moosehead Lake. But before you start exploring, make sure you speak the language, or at least the place names. Nothing marks a tourist faster than mispronouncing iconic spots. For example, the border town of Calais is not pronounced like the French city, but simply Calais. And it's not Bangor for Bangor, but Bangor. A little effort goes a long way in winning over friendly locals. Next, don't let tiny creatures ruin your summer fun. Maine's black flies and ticks are no joke. If you're hiking inland or heading to the woods, bring lightweight, long sleeves and some serious bug spray. Not only will you save yourself from itching and scratching, you'll stay safer from tick-borne illnesses. Many picture Maine as endless sandy beaches, but that's not the reality. The coastline here is dotted with dramatic granite cliffs, pine forests right to the shore, and rocky coves. Though there are beautiful stretches of sand, like Ogunquit, it's the wild, rugged coast that makes Maine truly special. Don't underestimate the size of Maine. It is here. Driving from Portland to Acadia National Park takes hours, with winding highways and small towns along the way. Distances can be deceptive, so plan your journey in advance. And don't try to squeeze too many spots into one day, which brings us to another big mistake: not booking your stay ahead of time. Maine is a hot spot during summer, and especially when fall foliage transforms the landscape. Hotels and inns near Acadia and the coast fill up fast. Secure your bed before you hit the road to avoid last-minute stress. And while Acadia is an absolute must-visit, it's not the only outdoor gem. Baxter State Park offers wilderness and mountaintop climbs. The Rangeley Lakes region is a boater's and angler's paradise, and the Appalachian Trail slices through some of the wildest parts of the state. When it comes to packing, don't go overboard with heavy jackets in summer, or trust that it'll always be warm. Maine's weather can switch from foggy mornings to sunny afternoons to chilly evenings, sometimes in a matter of hours. Bring layers and waterproofs, and you'll be ready for anything. Most importantly, don't rush. Maine moves at its own pace. Relax, swap stories with a lobsterman, watch the fog roll in, and let yourself slow down. The magic of Maine is in its unhurried moments and welcoming people. If you love good food, unspoiled nature, and tranquil vibes, Maine is the place for you. Sidestep these 10 tourist mistakes, and you're in for an unforgettable adventure. Ready for more insider tips? Like, share, and subscribe for all things Maine from a local's perspective.